We're going to be going through the presentation and hopefully getting you to understand a little bit more about why everybody is so excited about this great opportunity that we've come across. And just to let you know, we've got another full house again tonight, and we've got people from just about every corner of the globe, and it's great to see some new faces, but it's also wonderful to see a lot of familiar faces from previous experiences online. So without further ado, because I know this gentleman that I'm going to introduce now, he's got a busy schedule. He's going to be talking to the company this evening, and I want to bring him on, and I want this particular person to share with you his experiences with the company, directly with the company. I've known Paul McCartney now for many years. We've gained our friendship through working online with other experiences in the online world, and I found him to be one of the most honest and one of the most hard-working individuals that I've ever come across. Very genuine guy indeed, and so we do a lot of work together. Both Paul, Matthias Gudza from Poland, and myself. So I'd like to introduce you first of all to the guy that brought me into this business, and guess brought most of you guys into this business. Irrespective of that, he has taken it upon himself to really look at FutureNet as a business model, to look at the company and look at the owners from the inside out, not the outside in. And by doing that, last week went to Poland and met up with Roman and Stefan, the two co-owners of FutureNet. Had some great meetings, talked about just about everything. So I'm going to let him share that experience with you, plus give you one or two updates that we've been pulling together as a team over the last few days. So Paul, can you hear me? Are you there?
Yeah, Fraser, can you hear me?
Yeah, loud and clear, Paul. Paul, the floor is all yours. Welcome. We got a lot of people on the call tonight from various parts of the world. So if you can share with you your experiences for your visit with the owners at FutureNet from last week.
Yeah, no problem. Thanks, Fraser, for that welcome. Good evening, everyone. It's good to see some new faces, some new names as usual, but it's great to see the leaders on the call, and thanks to everyone for the work that's been put in so far. And we didn't get started yet. The launch of the RevShare, which we're all waiting for, is next week. And as Fraser says, a lot of you know me on the call, and what I wanted to do is that when I got introduced to this business, for me, I've been working online 8 years. The number one thing, not the pitch for me, not the big what the company's going to do. The number one thing for me was show me proof of the product. There's lots of companies out there, lots of fantastic companies. I'm not knocking any company, but for me, I had a bad experience with an online advertising company a few years ago, and the biggest mistake I made, and I said I would never do it again, is I was showing money. I was showing money in bank accounts, but I was never showing proof of the product of an advertising transaction. And when Matthias introduced me to the business, we were traveling to Asia with another company we're with. And he said, you have to look at this, there's something special here. When he explained the company to me, it's, as Fraser's going to go through on the presentation, a 4-year-old company. What they did, what no other company did for 2.5 years, they built the platform first. They built the products first. Then 1.5 years ago, they launched the matrix system, and they brought in 200,000 reps. Now they're just about to launch a RevShare. So what I wanted to do, I wanted to go to Poland. I wanted to look the owners in the face. I wanted to make sure that if I take this serious and bring it to the next level, that I have a company that's going to be around for a decade and beyond. And I mean a decade and beyond. Because if they're really advertising and if there really is proof, then there's no reason why it won't last a decade and beyond. So what I did, I went over last Wednesday night, met Matthias and some of the Polish leaders. We had a lovely evening, and we talked about lots of stuff. So I had lots of questions. We arrived Thursday morning, head office, beautiful office. They have 32 full-time staff, not all in that premises, 2 different premises. The office is very professionally done, nice flags outside. Each person that specializes like in IT, one is in servers and servers, other just makes videos, very professional. Got a chance to speak to all of them. Roman and Stefan, then most of my day was with them. And I had loads of questions I can't go into tonight on the webinar. I'll take up the whole webinar. But the bottom line for me was this: tell me why I started, show me your vision, and show me where it's going. And he took me back to the start. Roman never networked in his life. He partnered up with Stefan, who has been networking 26 years in some big companies, like Taniti, Noni Juice, and some other fantastic companies out there. And they brought me through the vision. And he said, Paul, we wanted to build a platform first. He says, and when we built the platform, he says, we had products. So from day one, he says, we were getting outside money in. So I asked him first, I goes, can you get out the invoices? So I've seen a year and a half of all invoices from companies. They make most of their money right now from online games. His goal is to have, when he gets to 1 million users on the platform, in Poland alone, just Poland, he can make 20 million a year from the advertising in Poland. And he showed me the plans, how he's going to achieve that, which was really, really impressive. He also shared me some products that I can't talk about tonight. That's going to happen soon. But one of them is they're going to launch an online store like eBay and Amazon in about 2 months' time. So they can profit then. They can, when they have an affiliate base now of 260,000 people, they can direct people to the store, and anyone who purchases, the company makes a profit, and all the money is being generated back into the rev share. Everything they do is going back into the rev share. He also showed me other products they have now that I cannot talk about now, but the money he showed me that he can pour back into the rev share, I've never seen this before. No company has ever shown me this kind of proof. So as the day went on, we went on for hours talking. It was very good. And then at the end of the day, I said, okay, it all boils down to this. And he said, what? I says, I need to see the bank account. He said, we have 6. I goes, okay. I said, I need to see the proof. The invoice is one thing. I said, I need to see the bank account. Because Paul, we don't show anybody our bank accounts. I goes, fair enough. I says, I've showed you the dedication of the team we built in the last 3 weeks. Because I have to go back. Was showing me proof of the product. And basically, when he said, okay, so I went into his office. He opened up his bank account, showed me for the past over a year and a half, all the advertisers, as back, like he couldn't go back a year and a half now in the bank. Obviously, you go back a few months, but he went back, start the last few months, showed me all the third-party advertising that's been paid into the company every month, and there was lots of companies. And for me, guys, that was the cornerstone of everything. So I can say this in 8 years working online, through the ups and downs, had some great experiences, had some terrible experiences. I finally believe that we have a program here, guys, that's 100% real. And I believe with the growth we're having now, the company at the end of the year is going to have 1 million users. But you can imagine when the company have a few million users, the power they're going to have. They can direct us anywhere and make a profit. So the future is bright, guys. That's an update, just a little update on my Polish trip. With that now, I wish everyone well, and you're in the right place at the right time. If you're new to this, get onto your sponsor afterwards. Make sure you're added to the Facebook group, the WhatsApp group, and the Skype group. And one more thing, guys. We've been dealing with a lot of issues with the matrix the past few days. There was a system in place that, let's say I came into the system at $185 and I sponsored Fraser at 1,000. Fraser would jump me in the 1,000 matrix, but I'd have 7 days to upgrade. But this is where the challenge was. In the meantime, Fraser would be getting my spillover from my team, and Fraser's matrix would be growing. But when I upgrade in 7 days, I'll take all the money back from Fraser, and that was leading to confusion. So last week when I was in the office, I asked the company to change it, and the company changed it now, that if someone upgrades above you, they stay above you. Now, people came to me and said, Paul, we should have got some notice. So what we're after doing, we're after taking everything on board. Me and Matthias have a call with the company now in 5 minutes. So we're going to talk to the company about coming up with a solution to keep everybody happy. I've been listening to the top guys in the UK. I won't name all the names, you know who you are. And he gave me a lot of feedback in the last week. So I'm going to take that to the call now. And we're going to hopefully come with a happy medium for everybody. And another thing, and my last point, is that a lot of people have been coming to us with support. The company specializes, guys, in Polish, Turkey, and the German markets. Now they're after breaking into the UK market, and our team is officially the fastest growing team in FutureNet, not just in people, in volume. So I pointed out support to them being a major key area, because some of the responses and support, no, they're doing their best and they're doing a fantastic job very professionally, but none of them are fluent English. So what I can just say about support, guys, there'll be an announcement soon and support will be improved big time. One of the main key areas now is getting in a team that can cope with the English support, efficient, and do it to the standards that everybody wants. So they've listened to us on that as well. So very soon we'll be announcing something that with support, I think everybody will be happy with. So with that, guys, enjoy the webinar. I hand you back to Fraser.
Thanks, Paul. I really appreciate your time. I know you've got a call that you need to shoot off to speak with Roman and Stefan. So thanks very much. I really appreciate your time. So there you have it, guys. That's a short, brief update on what's happening. There's lots of things going on behind the scenes, guys. So much. So I know there are challenges. I know there are glitches, typos, and support. But you know, as a team, we're working with that. And one of the things that I'm impressed with the company, and the company being Roman and Stefan, is that they are listening to Matthias, Paul, and myself, and they are listening to the leaders and their advice, their solutions, their suggestions, and they're really opening to get things moving, which is absolutely great news when you're dealing with a company. So it's looking very exciting. So let's talk about what FutureNet is. Well, we're all here to make money. There's not one person here that's not here to work money. That's why, as entrepreneurs, we work online. The great thing here is not only are we making money, we're making friends. You know, we're having fun. That's the really important thing. You've got to have fun in life, and there is a career plan ahead. So let's look at the company. We've talked about, you know, Roman and Stefan, but there is 32 staff there, as Paul said. We've got a head office in Poland. The company is also registered out there in the Asia, in Marshall Islands, because it's an offshore company. And basically the staff, all the IT, all the graphics, all the programming is done by the staff at FutureNet. There's no, everything is done. There's no subcontracting coming in. So when we get suggestions from you guys, and we really like your suggestions, you know, we can open that up, we can drive that through into the company very quickly, and we can start to get things moving in the right direction for all benefit to everybody, not only just to benefit our future incomes, but also to benefit our user experience on the platform and allowing it more user-friendly towards everybody that joins us. So that's great news. There's Roman. He is the founder with Stefan, both educated in Germany. Roman is Polish, Stefan I think is German, and then we've got the global marketing director Carolina there, as you can see. The great news, guys, this is not a brand new startup company. This is a company that was formed in 2012, guys. It was registered and formed, and as Paul's just explained, this company started to build from the bottom up, from the inside out, whatever way you want to put it. They started to develop the platform, the products, and by doing that, they actually went on live in 2014, and they went on live with companies already placing advertising contracts with us, with companies already buying our online games, the media games that we had, the landing pages and the video tutorials. And by doing that, we also, FutureNet also created an affiliate database, primarily in the Polish, Turkish and Kurdistan areas of that part of the world. So, you know, before we came across this, which is now only 3 weeks ago, this company had 200,000 affiliates from those parts of the world, no English-speaking affiliates whatsoever. So the support, the structure of the company was set up for those languages. Now, they're very professional, as Paul has said. I personally am going over to see the company next week, so I'm really looking forward to meeting the staff and the support staff and meeting the two owners and getting to understand the inside of the business and meeting the leaders, if you like. But here we are now in 2016. It's now where where Roman and Stefan have decided that they now want to go to the next step. They want to take FutureNet to the next level. They've proved for 2 years that they can sell product. They've proved that they can develop advertising. They've proved they've got an online social media platform that is working with 200,000 affiliates. And since that day, there's been 60 to 80,000 affiliates that have joined the company through Paul and Mateus's leadership. So exciting news. Very, very shortly, the Future Ad Pro is going to be dropped into the system, and that's the rev share part of the business, guys. That's the real exciting stuff, and I want to talk to you a little bit about that later on. So let's moving on to the products. We've talked about the online games. There are online games, but there are new games, new features in them games that is creating revenue every single day, week, and month for the company. We've got the blogs, we've got the video tutorials, we've got the storage and the landing pages and video presentations and web pages that they develop behind the scenes. These are all products that this company has been selling and making money for the last 2 years. On top of that, we've got our social media platform. And I think one of the questions that somebody asked me today is, if this company has been running for 2 years, why does it need affiliates to grow it? Well, it's very simple. You know, some years ago, and I can't remember exactly when it was, but Facebook was born, and Facebook was unknown. And what the leaders and the entrepreneurs of Facebook have done is they've driven people towards their social media platform, and now they've got over 1 billion people using that platform. Why did they do that? Did they want you all to socialize? No, of course they didn't. They wanted to get more exposure across the world, and it is the top media platform in the world. And by getting more exposure allows Facebook to sell more products to its 1 billion users and have exposure of products, those products out there, and that allows them to have a massive clout with companies who want to advertise their product and services. So that was the real gem behind Facebook and what's happened. And that's exactly what FutureNet have done. They've developed the social media platform, they've got products, they've got advertising. Now they're going to take it to the next level. And you've heard, we're 260, 280,000 already. We want to grow this to 1 million. And we grow this to 1 million, the company will generate $20 million a year just from the advertising in Poland, guys. So you just think of that when this becomes a rev share. You see, you're all using, and we're all using Facebook as a tool, as a platform to socialize online, and we're getting nothing back for it. Absolutely nothing. Do Facebook share their revenues with you? Absolutely not. And that's where FutureNet's completely different. Not only are they going to allow you to use their social media platform, they're going to allow you to make money by sharing it with other people and logging in and the various income streams, but they're also going to share their revenue and profits. That $20 million or euros that comes into the company through that 1 million users will be shared with those affiliates that built the business and got it to that level through the social media platform. So that's the exciting bit. Attached to the social media platform, we've got the mobile apps for the Androids and so on and so forth. So you can keep in contact with your friends. You can even log into a basic panel that shows you exactly how much money you've got in your e-wallet, how many friends you've got, and how many media points and such like that. So some great tools. Is it finalized? Is it finished? Absolutely not. There's more improvements. There's more add-ons going to come with all this, guys. This is now just the start. We've been told that lots of exciting products and new things to come on board. So the next question, okay, I'm going to register. I like the sound of this, but how am I going to earn? Well, the great news is that you're going to earn from the social media platform, guys. It's the first social media platform where you can socialize, be active, and get paid for it. We've also got the friends trees, the matrices that you're all hearing about, where you can join a matrix for a one-time fee and make money. And guys, I'm going to explain this a little bit further down the line. And finally, sometime next week, we're going to be launching the Future Ad Pro. This is the rev share part of the business where you'll buy ad packs, you view ads through that part of the business, and you'll get paid a percentage of your money back every day from the generation of income from the company's ads. So three major environments. I won't call them income streams because they're environments, because just in the first one you've got three income streams, in the second one you've got other income streams, and in the third one you've got other income streams. So first and foremost, one of those income streams is, guys, you can join this completely free of charge, and every day you log in, you're going to get a login bonus. You're going to get paid to log into your social media platform. Now, for a lot of people on here, it might only be cents, and you might think, whoopee-doo, that's not going to make me a millionaire. But I know there are also another group of people on this very call today who to earn 5 cents a day is quite a lot of money. And that achieves something that other parts of our world doesn't achieve. So think of the bigger picture here, not just about what you want to do. The other part about what we're also going to generate is the social media bonus. So we're going to pay you to log in, and then FutureNet are going to pay you for being active on that. The more active that you're on there, the more posts, the more chats, the more streaming that you do, and this is all going to come relevant down the line, is that you're going to get more income through this, where you're going to get payments on a daily basis coming from that. And yes, it's cents, but those cents all add up, and when them cents start to add up into dollars, into tens of dollars, it allows you to do the next stage, and it allows you then to go and develop more income through the income streams that we've got. By joining free, you can become part of the sales bonus, so you can sell products. If you personally sell one of the FutureNet products, the landing pages, the video mails, the blogs, the clouds, the templates, and the net gains, if you sell one of those products, you're going to get a 30% direct commission. Yeah? But if one of your team, if you've brought people in this, even if they're free, you're going to get commission based on the level that team member is. So you got somebody 6 levels down, you're going to get a 3% commission on that generation of income that person brought into the company. So those free people are not just going to sit here and do nothing. They're going to be able to generate income straight away, immediately, by just logging in, being active, and promoting the products within their own friends, community, and social network. Then we move on to the friends bonus. You've heard us talk about the matrices. So you've made your cents. Those cents are going to make up to dollars. We've got 6 matrices. The first 3, we call them premier matrices, $10, $25, and $50. And you're going to get paid. What happens is that once you secure your place in that matrix, so you join the $10 matrix, every time somebody joins that matrix above you or below you, depending on which way you're looking, but every time somebody joins the matrix after you, then you are then going to get 50 cents for every person. Let me just confirm and reiterate that. These people that are joining your matrix can come from your efforts, it can come from your team's efforts, and it can come from your upline's efforts, which we call spillover. So even if you only ever bring one person in, or you don't bring anybody in, there is a good chance that people are going to spill over into your matrix, and you're going to make 50 cents for every single person every time that happens, okay? If you join the $25 matrix, you're going to get $1.25. If you join the $50, you're going to get $2.50. There are 88,500 spots in every one of these matrices. So the more that you can afford to join, the better opportunity in generating more income, the better. We've got 3 other matrices, which are the business matrices. These give you extra rewards because they're a little bit more expensive and a little bit more profitable. So you can jump into the $100, the $500, or the $1,000. When you jump into the $100 matrix, You're going to get paid $5 for every single person that falls into your structure. You're going to get $25 for every person that drops into your $500 and $50 for the $1,000 matrix. Guys, if you buy into all 6 of them, which is a one-time payment, it's $1,685, guys. So one-time investment. You can be passive. You can sit there and you wait for everything to happen, and you will make money with the spillover. That's happening to a number of people in the teams around us. So here we are, the matrices. You can see there. Look at the amount of money that can be earned. Just if that first matrix of $10 fills up, and we're not saying it's going to fill up in a month, in 2 months, in 3 months, it might take 2 years, but you're going to develop $44,000 from just being involved with that. So it's crazy money, guys, but that's the nature of getting involved with a great business. So you're going to get 5% on every level. And I've just told you how much that is, each one. So how does the matrix work? Well, pretty much you join, you register, you secure your matrix with that $10 or that $16.85, whichever you won't join in. This is a $10 matrix. And then you start to bring friends in. So you bring a friend, your first friend in, he goes to the left. The second friend goes into the middle. And the third friend goes into the right position. For every time that you, your team, or your upline team brings somebody in, you're going to get 50 cents in the $10 matrix. And it's just a matter of then flowing it through as people join, whether they're direct to you, whether they're from your efforts of your team members or from your upline efforts. You're going to start to see things develop and grow. Your teams will grow. And I can tell you guys, there are people that have joined this network already that have filled the first 3, 4 levels of their first 4 matrices already. So it really has been a fantastic 3 weeks. The last week has been phenomenal in growth. I have to tell you that we've had huge growth over this week alone. When you start to bring in your team, you're also going to get the 4th or 5th income stream. You're going to get a matching bonus. And what that means is, depending on what level that you are in the business. So if you joined up to the $100 matrix, then you get a 50% bonus on your team, on your direct referrals. So if I brought John in and John has joined on the $100 and I'm on the $100 and he makes $10 today in the matrix by people joining that matrix, I'm going to get 50% bonus on that $10. It means I'm going to get a 5% bonus. They do add up. When you start to build the team and the team are dropping in underneath you, they start to add up and you start to get big matching bonuses. And again, there are people on this call that are getting huge matching bonuses every single day, guys. This is not just about matrix payments, it's matching bonuses, and we've got other bonuses to come. For those of you that have the budget, for those of you that go in and buy all 6 matrices, this is what's going to happen. You're going to have the ability to secure income from the matching bonuses, from the matrices, and from the login and social media network. But what you're also going to get, there is a promotion currently on that will put you into the advertising pool. That's an advertising bonus. So the company have decided as a promotion that all the people who come into the royal position, that's the 1685 position, will be put into a pool, and where 10% of the company's advertising income will be shared with those people every month. Now that figure clearly is going to fluctuate. The more advertising they're making, that figure is going to increase. Yeah? That advertising pool will be paid out each month until it reaches a maximum level of $3,370. That means you paid $16.85 and you're guaranteed to get 200% return, $3,370 over a period of time through the advertising pool. So that's a great advertisement, guys. If you haven't upgraded, guys, that is only available until the 1st of April. on the 1st of April, this promotion expires. Yeah? So if you want to be involved and get 200 times your money back and guaranteeing that income, you need to do this before in the next 2 days, because I'm warning you now, it will not be extended. So that is a call. We've got 2 days to go. We were told about it a week ago, so we've had plenty of time. So guys, if you've got the affordability, you've got the budget, get yourself into that part of the business and get that. We've got leadership bonus, guys. We've got various qualifications. So if you get, first of all, if you get 6 direct people to you, and 3 of them get 3 people under, and you've got a group turnover of 2,000, then you're going to get a 1%. This is the real cool thing, because in the matrices, you're going to make money down 10 levels in the matrix. So if your matrix goes down 11 and 12 levels, when you're achieving the leadership bonus, this is through to infinity, guys. So, you know, once you've got the leadership level, you're going to get that 1, 2, 3, up to 7% volume on all your team down through infinity, not just down 10 levels like the matrix payment. So again, another business, and I know again a lot of people on this this webinar, this call tonight, are achieving these levels already. So great incentive to get involved. Finally, in the Friends tree, we've got a career plan. So, you know, we've got the smartphones, the company are giving away laptops, trips. We've got the Audis, the various Audi cars, obviously they love the German cars, and we've got the big one at the end, the Porsche. So how do I get involved with that? Well, first and foremost, the first career plan is that you have to achieve 20,000 points. That's 20,000 business points, and you have to have 5 personal business partners. So that's 5 of your direct affiliates who are in the $100 matrix and above, and the points attached from those people from that $100 matrix. You see, I'm not going to go through all the career plan. You see the laptop qualification, real incentives. You know, Paul and Mateus, and Paul went over and picked up a couple of phones for his team last week. So, and again, that was videos in the Facebook. So for those people who are the doubters, you're just saying that, there is a video there of Paul opening one of the phones there. So there you have it. The company are already giving away products. We've only been here 3 weeks. Great incentive from a great company. The career plan goes on. They've got trips. They've got qualifications into the various Audi A34s and A5s and A4s and what have you. And then finally, and I think a lot of the top leaders in the UK are pushing the board out to achieve this. They're looking to get that grand prize and get that Porsche car. So some really great achievements. This is a great recognition and reward for you and your efforts, you know, over a period of time. So great achievements that some people have already achieved the mobile phones. I can see at some point this year quite a lot of people, and if this company has an event somewhere in Europe, I can see that this company, the car park, will be full of these cars. I'm really excited to see all that. So let's talk about the FutureNet advertising program. That's going to be launching very soon, in the next few days or so. But this is the ad packs, okay? So look, you can join, you can use the social media platform. That is one part of the business. You can join the business and you can get involved with the Friends tree, the matrices. That is another side of the business. But you can also join and get involved with the rev share and the advertising program. That is another side of the business. So the 3 are separate. You don't have to join all 3. You can join 1, you can join 2, or my advice would be to cover all 3 and join all 3. So let's talk about the ad pro. First of all, you're going to earn from ad packs. The company have already got advertisers, and you're going to be viewing advertising banners as such, or advertising websites. It's due to launch on the 1st of April, so not too far away now. Each ad pack is going to cost $50, and it's going to return $60 over the period of time. We anticipate that the company are going to be giving a daily return on 1% of your money. So if you're going to put $100 and buy 2 ad packs, then you're going to make $1 a day for looking at ads. But you're going to get 20% profit. So that $1 a day will keep running until eventually you've been paid $120 for those 2 ad packs. The great thing about this, and look, we've talked about there are many, many companies that have done ad share revs through viewing and clicking banners and ads and so on and so forth. But the difference about what FutureNet have done is that they've looked at these companies, and a couple of times these companies have failed for various reasons. First of all, they've never had any limitation on the amount of ad packs that you can have. With FutureNet, there is a limitation of the number of ad packs that you have, and it's based on your level of based on your level of membership. So here we have also a different membership level. So those free members coming in, they're going to come in, buy 1 ad pack. They can have up to 50 ad packs if they want, okay, and they're going to get that 1% every day from viewing the ads. If they bring in a team, they're going to get 3% from people on their first level. For those entrepreneurs, those people who really want to kick this, then they're going to open the $180 one-time subscription. Okay, it's a yearly subscription, or you can pay for it every 6 months. And what that means is that you can then have 1,000 ad packs. That will be the maximum that the company now. They'll only allow you to spend 50,000 in advertising packs. And that's a good thing, guys. That really is a good thing, because that means it's sustainable for the long-term future. But they're going to pay commissions down on 5 levels on the ad packs. So your first 5 levels in your team, those guys get ad packs. You're going to get commissions from purchasers and repurchasers of your team down 5 levels in that particular area. So great incentive to get involved with the ad packs. That's the rev share part of the business, and that's going to be a real winning income stream for sure. We've also got a separate career plan and reward system with the ad rev share, because it's 2 sides of the business. We've got the matrixes and we've got the ad pro share. So you can join the ad packs and not join the matrixes, or you can join the matrix and not join the ad packs. It's up to you, or join both. Entirely up to you. But there is a career plan with both of them. Quick snapshot of the back office. They've improved it already. They're working on it. Lots of things going on in the background, as we've already spoke about. Well, let's look at this career plan very, very briefly. We've got various career levels depending on how many ad packs you get. We've got various achievements to get, so you can get the iPhones, the laptops. So if you're not in the matrixes, if you're in the ad pack, you can get the presidential trips and so on and so forth. So there's lots of things to go and achieve for your efforts and recognition for your hard work with the company. So it's very, very exciting stuff indeed. One of the great things about the Ad Pro is that when it comes to withdrawing your money, you're going to be able to withdraw your money on a daily basis. There is absolutely no limit on any withdrawals from FutureNet. And withdrawals are done 9 till 5, Monday to Friday, Polish time. So if you put a withdrawal in on Friday evening at 10 o'clock, the chances are you're not going to get that withdrawal until Monday. However, if you put it in Wednesday afternoon at, say, 12 o'clock, that's going to be actioned within that day. They kind of give us a time frame of 24 to 48 hours of processing. Guys, if you're going to do your withdrawals and you've got Bitcoin, send it to Bitcoin. It's instant, it's quick, it's very efficient, and that is the future. And one of the other challenges that other companies have had is that they've never used Bitcoin. Well, FutureNet are linked to Nutella and Bitcoin, which is great news. So moving on from that, when you make those withdrawals, what happens is that 5%, excuse me, 5% of your withdrawal will be retained in a savings wallet. And that will then accumulate until you have the amount of money for the next matrix. So if you don't join the matrix, but you join the Ad Pro, or you've got some of your team that are not interested in the matrix, they're only interested in the rev share and buying ad packs. When they start to withdraw, let's say they withdraw $1,000, then $50 of that will be retained in a savings wallet, and that will then go and automatically purchase a position in the next available matrix. If they're not involved, it'll go and purchase a $10 and a $25 matrix. So not only are we going to have spillover from the team, you're going to have spillover from people that have never even joined your business, because these are new people who are not attached to anybody in the business. So it's great news. Guys, one question the other day was, what happens if I'm in all 6 matrices? Well, you're going to be able to withdraw 100% of your money. That savings wallet will be non and void because you're already in all 6 matrices. So that's the answer to that question. So how do we get started then? Very, very simple, very, very easy, but let me very quickly go through with you. First of all, step 1, you'll have been sent a link from your referrals. It'll either be a FutureNet Club, or it'll be a Future Ad Pro. You'll go to that link, not to this link, guys, this is just an example, but you'll go to that link and you'll see a registration page, very similar to this one. It's very simple: name, address, email, date of birth, and a username and a password. Very, very simple. Make sure you're not a robot, and you sign up. Once you sign up, there you will be taken straight into the media platform. If you want to go ahead and buy a position in the matrix, it's very simple. On the left-hand side, you'll see the word business. You click on that word business, and that will take you to the Friends Tree back office. Yeah, you click on the banner, Friends Tree back office. We do not engage in the Power Matrix back office, guys. It's not really for us. The Friends Tree back office has got better rewards and better income streams. So you click on the Friends Tree back office, and now you see the 6 matrices. So let's say you want to get involved with the $10 matrix. When you click upgrade underneath there, it's going to take you to the payment options. Well, let's say you want to get involved with all 6 matrices, then you click under the $1,000 matrix. The system will put you into all 6 matrices, and it will charge you for all 6 matrices, which is $1,685. That's $10, $25, $50, $100, $500, and $1,000, a total of $1,685. So you click on the upgrade button. That takes you to the payment options, guys. Credit cards. Credit cards have got a limit of $500. It will give you a code for a voucher, and then you just put the voucher details in, speak with your upline about that. We've got Western Union for those countries that have credit cards and banks. We've got Bitcoin. Wow, Bitcoin, the future of money, guys. That is the most instant way to pay anybody in the world without any red flag, any government telling you how and what you can do and when you can do it. It's instant. We've got Nutella, another great funding option, which is instant. And you've got FutureNet. So if you've got some money in your back office and you want to help a friend, and you've got some credit there, you can see it's 0 at the moment, but if you've got some credit there, then you're going to be able to help a friend buy a code, send that code to your friend, and he's going to be able to upgrade. Once you've upgraded, it will take you back to the screen, and there you have it. Your $10 matrix is secured. When you click on the $10 figure there in the blue circle, it takes you to your matrix tree. Now, this is one that's already filling. As you can see, people are joining it, but this is just an idea to show you the process of how you get to the various parts of the business. So that's really it, guys. We're on a really exciting journey. I have to say that I've been working online for many, many years. I've been working alongside Paul and Matthias and some other colleagues that are on this call with me, Neil, and so on and so forth. And I haven't been as excited with a company for a long, long time. This has been growing at crazy numbers. And I know a lot of the leaders that have come from the various countries, you know, we've got leaders from countries who have struggled to build teams in any other company. And they've been in a lot of these click advertising companies that have grown crazy. And I have to tell you that I got one guy who's created a group of over 300 people. And in the 6 years he's been working online with me, he's never created much more than a dozen people. So that just tells you just how simple it is. Everybody understands social media platforms and so on and so forth. So guys, if you've got any questions, I'm going to spend the next 1-2 minutes. I'll certainly try and answer the questions. If I don't know, I'll get an answer for you. Please put them in the chat box now. If we don't have any questions, then it's, you know, an exciting time. It's a new adventure. I'm really looking forward to going to see the company next week and meeting the various people. And that's very, very exciting. So guys, with that, thank you very much. Have a great time. Have a fantastic week. There doesn't appear to be any questions at the moment. Mark saying, when does the multimedia side start? Are you talking about the video presentations? Can you just explain what you mean there, Mark? I'm not sure. Farouk, I can't go through the whole process again. This is recorded, and this webinar will be in the Facebook under videos. My advice would be to get back, listen to it 2 or 3 times. You know, we go through things very, very quickly. We've only got a limited amount of time we can stay on board. But Farouk, go and listen to the webinar. If you're still not understanding various parts of it, speak with your upline, they will help you. Okay, now we've got a lot of questions. So let me just bear with me while I scroll through these, please, if you will, guys. Rennie, great question. Rennie's asking about the Future Ad Pro platform and the membership. Can you purchase the highest membership and have less ad packs? No, the answer is yeah, very simply, you can have the highest membership and only have 1 ad pack if that's what you want. Yeah, you don't have to go and buy 1,000 ad packs to get that top membership. You just got to pay that $180 yearly fee and you're in the top one. It's not relative to the amount of ad packs that you buy. It's relative to the membership you buy. James, yeah, you've definitely got to be over 18, as with any online program, to join it. Debit, no problem. Connect with me on Skype after this call. Farouk, it's FutureNet Diamond Team. If you're in the Skype room, I'll put a link in there. If you're in the Skype room, you should be able to pick it up from there. But if not, side Skype me and I will send you the link to the group. Paolo Martins, thank you very much, my friend. I appreciate your kind comments. Simona, I think it's Simona, just registered and she's got 1,000 media points. How do I see how many in total I have and how to redeem them? Okay, your media points are given to you for registering and updating your profile. That's the 1,000 media points. You will also get more media points when you upgrade to the various matrices. So for example, Simona, if you buy the $10 matrix, you'll get another $1,000 media points. So you'll have 2,000 media points. You can exchange those media points for products in the back office. If you go into your social media platform and you go down the left-hand side, you'll see landing pages, video tutorials, web templates. There it tells you how many media points, and if you've got sufficient media points, you can spend your 2,000 media points on, say, a landing page and maybe a 3-month or a 6-month subscription for the autoresponders from that. You're welcome. Somebody here is asking, Nishali, I think it is, forgive me if I've pronounced that wrong, if I can elaborate on the matrix and the 7 days. I'm not going to spend any time on that because that is in negotiations now. So let's get clarification of exactly what the company is going to do. And once that has happened, we will communicate that with you guys through the Facebook, through the Skype, the WhatsApp, and on the webinars. We will clarify exactly that 7-day rule and the matrices once the company have effectively changed the system to what we want it to be. Kurt Miller, the maximum ad pack amount, is that for life? Yeah, that's at the moment the company is saying it's 1,000 ad packs if you're in the top membership. That's $50,000. So yeah, that's currently as it stands at the moment. Farouk, you're very welcome. Pamela, you're absolutely correct. You are helping a business get more exposure online and growing it. They're already making money, but they want to make more, but they're going to do that by creating a social media platform just like Facebook, and they're going to share that profit with you, one of their members. Thank you, Rory. I appreciate your comments. Thanks, James. Appreciate your comments. Nikki Jane, well done. She's been playing the games online and she's just earned 5,000 points from starting her own farm. Great news. We didn't know there were points in farming, eh? That's great stuff. Kurt Miller, that's absolutely correct. You can continue to repurchase from your internal earnings, correct. Okay, Sonny. Sonny is asking if there's a $500 limit on the credit cards, how can we pay for the 1,685? It's very simple. You're going to do 4 transactions, Sonny. So you'll do 3 transactions at 500 and then a 4th one at 185. That's going to give you 4 vouchers, and then you'll upload those 4 voucher codes into your back office or send them to your team if it's for a team member, and then that will allow you to upgrade from the system. So, you know, if it's the first time you've done it, Sonny, get with your upliner, get with a team member so that they can advise you just exactly how that works. Yeah, Leo, yeah, the recording link will be in Facebook, and it will be in WhatsApp, and it will be in Skype. Don't worry about that. Thanks, Steve. Appreciate your comments. Thank you, Carol. Okay, guys, got lots of... Okay, we just about covered just about everything, guys. We're coming up to the hour now, so enjoy the rest of your week. Share this with everybody. It's going to be absolutely an amazing business. We've already seen the excitement over the last 3 weeks, so I wish you all every success in growing this. We're looking forward to working with you, and we'll speak to you very, very soon. Thank you very much.